Gina and I eloped in Glacier National Park in early June of 2025. And yes, it was this majestic. As tempting as it was to film everything, I made a conscious choice to stay present and focused on our time together. That said, I couldn't be in a place this stunning without bringing back a little something to share with you. So this isn't a typical Nowhere Bound episode. Unfortunately, Juniper had to stay home this time, and I wish I could have brought the teardrop, but instead we flew out there and stayed at a really awesome Airbnb cabin with an epic view.
We don't need no stinking camper.
But we could park the teardrop right there. I filmed much less than usual, but I did capture a few really special moments, especially with the tequila. You'll catch a glimpse of our wedding day through some photos, but we're keeping the actual video from that day just for us. If you're thinking of visiting Glacier, especially the east side, I'll share a few tips and insights that might help with planning your own adventure. So sit back, grab a cup of coffee, and enjoy the beauty of one of our favorite places on Earth. We're Gina and Mike, and welcome to Montana. Right down that little river, those mountains that you see beyond there, that's Glacier National Park. We're at the very edge on the east side. Canada is only a few miles north of us, and it is just perfect out here.
And did you guys need a map today?
Yeah, we'll take one.
Cool. And you know the road's closed 14 miles up at the Jackson Glacier?
Got it.
Awesome. You guys are all set to enjoy the park?
Thank you.
Yeah.
To get married in Glacier National Park, you need a special use permit from the Park Service. Ours was approved for Sun Point, a beautiful spot perched above St. Mary Lake, just down the road from the famous Wild Goose Island Overlook. Of course, planning a ceremony in the wild comes with a few challenges. We were thinking about things like crowds, strong winds, and how Gina was going to hike in a wedding dress. So before the big day, we set out on a little recon mission just to make sure everything would go smoothly. Is this the correct way?
I'm seeing if this is maybe easier.
Oh. This is the spot. It was a bit breezy, but still a beautiful day. So we decided to continue the hike to St. Mary Falls. I don't know if you can see, but it's kind of a wintry mix out there with snow mixed with rain. A little while ago, it was big, fat snowflakes just filling the air. It was kind of crazy because when we got here, it was 85 degrees. Yeah. With the weather clearing up, we decided to head out to see Glacier Hotel. When we arrived, we found out it wouldn't be open for another 2 days, so we made the most of it by taking a few photos around the grounds. While we were there, we came across 2 young deer wandering through the parking lot. They were clearly used to people, walking right past us without hesitation. As a reminder, it's very important never to feed wild animals. Human food can be harmful to them. We exchanged our vows on Wednesday under perfect skies in one of the most beautiful places on earth. We're incredibly grateful to Becky and Brian from Scenic Vows, not only for capturing these special moments so beautifully, but for creating such a relaxed, fun atmosphere that allowed Gina and me to stay fully present with each other. We couldn't have asked for a better day. We took a walk along the south shore of Upper Two Medicine Lake, a trail that holds a special place in our hearts. It's the same path we walked 9 months ago, the day I asked Gina to marry me. As soon as we turned the corner and I saw this beautiful place, I knew it was time. See this rock? Gina, will you marry me? Don't move. Why do you think I've been so nervous? We were on a mission to spot more wildlife, and our best bet was at the Goat Lick Overlook, a well-known spot for viewing mountain goats. This area is especially active in spring and early summer when the goats seek out natural salt deposits that are essential to their diet. The exposed rock ledges here are rich in minerals, and it's not uncommon to see goats scaling the cliffs to get their fill.
See the one below it?
Mm-hmm. Not far from Goat Lick Overlook, there's a dirt road that winds south into the Flathead National Forest, running alongside the Continental Divide. While this area isn't part of Glacier National Park, it is a great option if you're looking to camp nearby. I wanted to do a little exploring, to check out some of the free dispersed campsites scattered throughout the forest, and get a sense of the mountain views out here. We took a drive up this road randomly for 5 miles or so. It looked kind of apocalyptic for a while, but now we're getting into the good stuff, and I came across this crazy awesome campsite. It's free camping up here because it's in the Flathead National Forest, and there's a fire ring right there. Easily made it up here in the Volkswagen Jetta. So these aren't Jeep roads at all. And you already saw the view coming in here, so this is definitely an option. And we may have seen one other person the whole time, but look over there. This campsite has a privy too. That's pretty nice. 14 days of free camping up here in the Flathead National Forest, right across from Glacier National Park. Maybe I can convince Gina to eventually do the camping thing back here when we get a camper with a toilet.
That's right.
But we have a toilet right back there.
Yeah,
Would you use that?
maybe.
Here's one more campsite all the way at the end with this incredible view. So I'm going to put a pin in this campsite as well. I would stay at this one before I would stay at that other one, just because of the wide openness of it and the lack of people driving by. The end of the road is right down there. There you go, on brand. This is on brand, Gina. Nowhere. We made it there.
We made it to nowhere.
We made it to nowhere. All right, now we got to turn around.
They're the first ones we saw that told us.
Our final day in Glacier coincided with the seasonal opening of the mini Glacier Hotel. Built between 1914 and 1915 by the Great Northern Railway, the hotel was the crown jewel of a network of lodges and chalets designed to attract tourists to the region. At the time, it was the largest hotel in Montana and was intentionally styled after a traditional Swiss chalet, part of the railway's effort to market Glacier as the American Alps. She's playing a Taylor Swift song. Did you know? Could you tell? Now this is camping.
Yeah. This is my kind of camping. Manager approval, so this is one of the cocktails on the house.
Oh, thanks.
That's cute.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, we can get into the cocktails ready. All right,
Thank
thanks.
All right. These beams and timbers are over 100 years old. All right, so I've got the Garmin, the most important thing. Got bear spray over here. Got the camera, backpack, all loaded up with 3 different lenses. Oh, and I have my wife.
Oh, yeah. Me.
How far are we hiking?
I think you said it was like less than a mile.
We're hiking 0.7 miles.